Y'all want to have the conversation, we're going to have the conversation, bro. You know, like we've been talking about Dalvin Cook possibly not being a Minnesota Viking next season. And you know what? I've been saying that, listen, you got to pay for services, and Dalvin Cook has been giving us good services. I'm going to say it again, bro. There's games last season, bro, 4 of them off the top of the head that I can name where he opened the door for the Minnesota Vikings to win. You know what I'm saying? He was number 6 in yards, bro. So, I mean, that says a lot when you're comparing him to 32 other running backs. But for the ones who say, well, the $14 million cap hit, that's too much and things like that, and you shouldn't pay that much for a running back, okay, that's fine. You know why? Because what we won't pay for, I guarantee you somebody will with Dalvin Cook. And my thing is this. I will trade Cook under one circumstance, man. If we can get Xavien Howard, bro, from the Miami Dolphins, you feel me now? Brian Flores, obviously there's a connection there. You see what I'm saying? There's a connection there. Let's make it happen. Like, I would trade for that. Now, y'all let me know. I want y'all to let me know if it should be player for player or should they have to throw in a pick? Because I seen some going around where they feel like the Vikings should throw in a pick. But I'm thinking like, well, with the season Xavien Howard had last year, it wasn't all spectacular. Now, he played 15 games. He stayed healthy because we're switching players that both of them are pretty injury prone. As far as their history goes, they're known to have injuries, right? But Xavien Howard only had 1 interception last season, and he had a forced fumble. You feel me? Like he had 1 season in 2020 where he had 10 interceptions. The next season he had 5. So, you know what I'm saying? And then last season he had 1. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's like there looks like there's a decline there, but this guy still is a baller. You feel me? And one thing's for sure, man. We're playing the Chiefs next year. We got to play Russell Wilson with Sean Payton as the head coach. Like, we know for sure that we're going to be playing some guys that can throw the rock. And what's the best thing to stop guys that can throw the rock? Some lockdown corners, man. Our cornerback room is young. We don't know what's happening. Everything's just a hope and pray right now that this player is going to turn into somebody, that player is going to turn into somebody. We got Patrick Peterson that's damn near hitting 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to make a move and go hard when it comes to the cornerback position. Now, I want to go in the draft and go cornerback. I think we can get one of those young guys that may be able to step in and be a big playmaker. We'll see in April. You feel me? But for now, let's make a move on a free agent or make a trade since we want to get rid of Cook. I'm okay with doing it under that circumstance. But for just cutting Dalvin Cook, just because of this, imaginary money that we have here, I don't like the idea of that. Why? Because I know there's not Cook trees just growing out. You can't just replace Cook, bro. Cook's not a type of player where you can just say, okay, next man up. Like, no, it don't work like that with guys like Cook, man. Sorry, it just don't. You know what I mean? It's the same people that think Kirk Cousins just isn't easily replaced. Well, Dalvin Cook's that same type of player. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not just going to go draft or just bring up Ty Chandler and think that he's going to give you the production Cook gives you. It is what it is. But I'll sacrifice that for a cornerback that I know that I can see and we all can see has a connection with the new defensive coordinator, Brian Flores. And we know for a fact that he can play cornerback position at an elite level. He showed flashes. He's still young. He's only, 29 years old? I don't even think he's that old, to be real. Yeah, he's 29 years old. So, 29 years old, bro, like, I'm okay with that. And he's pretty big. He's a 6'1" cornerback. Like, let's get it, man. Dude is a ball hawk. I'm okay with that. But how do y'all feel? Do y'all think we should have to throw in a pick, or do you think they should have to throw in a pick? I feel like for the facts of if Miami gets Dalvin Cook, bro, their running game is going to elevate crazy. You feel me? I think they need to throw us a 4th or 5th round pick. I'm going to just keep it 100. I'm going to just keep it 100, man. So the little bit of research I did on Xavien Howard, he has one little scandal out there talking about some girl saying he knowingly gave her an STD. Man, stop the cap. All right, stop the cap. Listen, quit trying to dog my guy, man. Listen, you wanted to lay down with the boy. It is what it is. We can look past that as Vikings fans. I still want him in purple. You feel me? I'm not trying to hear none of that cappery. I'm going to tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just tell you that right now. Like, this guy, I've seen him play at a high level to enough where I want him to be a Minnesota Viking. Now, man, shout out my boy Trey 6, man. His name at $36 on Twitter. Y'all see it right there, man. Go follow this guy, man. He be doing some fire stuff. A Vikings content creator as well. So y'all make sure I go tap in with him. But he did a mock draft with PFF. And this is what he did, man. Let me see if I can zoom in here. He got the Vikings trading. All right, we're receiving the 10th pick, and then we're giving it to the Eagles. We're giving them the 23rd pick and our 2024 round 1 pick, first round pick, right? So what we're doing is we're getting Anthony Richardson at pick 11. All right, pick 11. We're getting Anthony Richardson. All right. Then we got round 3, Noah Sewell, which I like that name because is that the boy brother that plays for the Lions? You know what I'm saying? But then this one's interesting. He has us trading with the Ravens. We're receiving Rashad Bateman. We're giving the Ravens Adam Thielen. We're getting a 159th pick in the 5th round. They're getting the 2024 5th round pick. Okay. And then at the bottom, what this video is about, he has us receiving Xavien Howard. The Miami Dolphins received Dalvin Cook and a 5th round pick. You know what I'm saying? The pick that we received from the Ravens, we'll trade that off to the Dolphins. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that's fire? Do y'all think that's fire, man? Y'all leave it down in the comments section, man. I want Xavien Howard. I think he would make a big difference for the Vikings. Let me know how you feel in the comments, man. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. We got the machine rolling now, baby. Let's keep it going. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.